Hey guys, welcome back to my video, my channel. Lord, I gotta get that down straight. Plus, it's 5:40 in the morning, so that might have something to do with why I can't talk right. I'm going to do this video on this Rosalind Crackle Gel. Oh, come on, you crazy thing. Sometimes it does good, sometimes it takes it a minute to focus, I guess. Anyway, it's this Rosalind Crackle Gel. Now, these are 7 ml bottles. It comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It comes in a 6-pack. We have the colors black, orange, red, blue, yellow, and white. Now these are air dry, so this does not go in the lamp. Okay, I've already done some here, but I wanted to do it actually on a video with you guys to show you in real time how it works and all that kind of stuff. So okay, and they're labeled like this. They don't have specific colors on them. They're labeled like A621, but it's pretty a basic red, a basic orange, basic blue, basic yellow. They're not pastels or anything, just kind of basic color. This one, I believe, is let me shake it up. Now, these are not gel polishes, so you can shake them up. Now, I'm putting it on top of gel. This black that I've already got on my swatch stick here is a gel polish. So you can do these crackles on top of gel. That's fine. Give it a good little shaky shake. So this one's the white one. And if you notice, I have one white swatch stick. Of course, that's for the black crackle. Obviously, you can't put black crackle on top of black polish. That probably wouldn't show up very good. So I just try to get, a decent little amount. I don't really wipe off one end because you want it to be a pretty, not super thick, but thick enough consistency. So I just get it on there, wipe it, try to make it, because it's kind of thin and runny, I try to make it as consistent as possible as I can on the swatch. Sometimes that's hard to do. You can't get it exactly straightened out, but okay. So got that on there, and we're just going to leave it here and we can watch it crackle in real time. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next. I'm going to leave it there so you guys can maybe watch it in the background. Move these over, I guess. There we go. Put it right there.
The sweater in the bag was covered in blood.
It's already starting to do a little bit. It takes a few minutes, but not like a super long time or anything.
Which goes along with we thought that the scene that the right-hand person that hit the bottom.
Test showed the blood was Mary Ann's. Employees recognized the sweater right away.
Alright, this one, number 632, is yellow.
Mr. Zulo had this sweater for many, many years, and it was always in our office. Though the people put it on too much when it got cold.
Scientists looked for areas on the sweater that might...
I done these swatch sticks a couple of days ago to get ready for this video, and I've had them sitting on my desk, and now they got cat hairs on them. Go figure.
Would these skin cells identify...
Okay. Now you can't go over this too many times, I guess, because it starts to dry and it will start lifting up in places. So you kind of gotta go over it, get it how you want it fairly quickly.
Forensic testing of the bloody sweater found in the discarded plastic bag with Mary Ann's personal belongings found skin cells.
Now we got yellow drying.
The skin cells provided a DNA profile.
Next we got 624, and it is orange. And they get these little crusties that come off of them. I guess that's normal. They all do it, so I guess it's normal.
Hansen remained in the company closet. Other employees, in addition to George Hansen, occasionally wore it.
I started using sweat in the wintertime, and we'd wear it. And of course, other people put it on too once in a while when it got cold.
Then police discovered another bizarre piece of information. A forensic analysis of Mary Ann's coffee cup found a large amount of a prescription sleep medication. But Mary Ann hadn't been prescribed this medication.
Shortly after drinking some coffee, she...
You just very lightly brush it on. You don't have to dig into it or anything. Just kind of lightly brush it on. You do not have to
When
dig
police
in.
asked who had access to Mary Ann's food, only one name surfaced.
Me personally, I do 2 dips into my polish and swipe on it. It helps it, seems to me, helps it crackle better because, one I done when I was practicing this before, it was very thin crackles, okay? Show you the white. It's only been a couple of minutes, and as you can see, it's already starting. You see that the starts of the crackles there? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, see them? It's starting. Yeah, that looks so good. Okay. So number 625 is red.
Getting paid, but internal company records showed they had been paid. Mary Ann is an amateur forensic accountant and learned that her business partner, George Hansen...
I'll show you guys the yellow. It's starting as well.
Collecting money from the customers, and then he was
As you can see, it's starting on the sides and on the tip there.
discovered that George had stolen up to
So it doesn't take too awful long. I mean, yeah, you got to give it a few minutes, but not too awful long. I say, I don't, no more than 3, 4, 5 minutes at the max. Okay, so this one is red.
Mary Ann was shocked to learn the company was in danger of bankruptcy.
I knew of it, but there's no way I could have told anyone. If I'd have told anyone, Marianne and my friendship.
My favorite out of all of them is probably the blue or the yellow. I do like the blacks and the whites though, of course. But other than that, probably the blue or the yellow.
Whenever they had a conversation,
Next, we have number 629.
it was always behind closed doors. We do know that they had some type of a meeting.
And it is the blue.
When questioned by police, George Hansen didn't deny he was stealing money, but said Mary Ann was in on it too.
I was positive that we were splitting the money.
However, Mary Ann's financial records showed her transactions were consistent with the amount of her salary and nothing more. Jean Sundin was outraged by Hansen's accusation.
I knew he was lying. I knew he was lying. Lying through his teeth. He couldn't look at me.
And police soon found
The last one is 632. And that one is the black one. So we're going to do it over a white swatch stick. But I just want to show you the white one. It's almost completely done.
Then police got another.
At this point, I would give it a couple more minutes. You want to make sure it's good and dry before you put a top coat on it. You don't want to smear it or anything. I'll show you again the yellow one. It is, it's almost done. It's got a little bit left to go. You don't have to do anything special to it. You just, you just paint it on and it crackles all by itself. So here's the orange one. It's got started. Still has a good little ways to go, but it has got started. The red has kind of got started, and the blue hasn't yet. So we'll give them just a little bit longer. And this is number 632, and it is the black one. So like I said, we're going to do it over a white.
Vehicle had these plates.
What was so fascinating is when this car was searched, they found a large fishing net.
So for that white one, I would say it's been, what, 6 minutes? It's completely done. So it doesn't take all that long.
Investigators needed to look closer at the items inside that bag to see if anything would prove Hansen was the killer.
I did not kill Marianne.
From the beginning,
So there's the
police
black
thought
one.
Mary Ann Clippery was killed by someone she worked with.
That certainly helps our focus, knowing that this is an inside job, and that narrows the playing field now.
George Hansen had a motive. Mary Ann could prove he was stealing from the company.
I would say the yellow and white are done. Orange is getting there. Our red and blue is starting to pick up, so I'll show them to you. The red is starting to get its crackles.
They put it in a sealed chamber filled with cyanoacrylate, fumes from super glue.
And the blue looks like it's pretty much done too. Beat the red. So here's the blue one.
Fine black powder that I just dusted over the surface. The powder will adhere to the super glue developed fingerprints and make them visible.
I don't want to get them out of order, I guess. Oh, and the black one's already starting to do something.
Those prints matched George Hansen. Investigators also found gloves inside the bag.
So we'll give them just a couple more minutes. The orange is done, the blue's done, the red. Maybe I got too much of a glop right there, is why it's not getting. Yeah, it's done. It's dry. It's just got. If you see what I'm talking about on the red right here, it kind of, there's like a spot right there that looks it didn't crackle too good right there, in my opinion.
We tracked down Mr. Hansen's sister.
So the blue's done. The black is almost done. And it's up to you. You can, top coat them or whatever you want to do. You can use a air dry top coat, or you can use a gel top coat. You just want to make sure that they're dry so you don't smear them.
Prosecutors believe Mary Ann waited.
And if you do have one that comes out that you don't like how it turned out, like that red one, I'm not happy with. The rest of them, I'm very happy with. They turned out great. That red one, I'm not happy with. But if you have one, that you've already put on your nail, you're not too happy with it. This is just basic air dry polish. It'll wipe off very easily with nail polish remover, even the non-acetone kind. So it should be fairly easy for you to just wipe it off and redo it. And it should not bother your underlying gel polish too awful much from you just wiping this off. Like I said, you can even use non-acetone if you want to make sure you don't bother the gel polish underneath.
Proof of 2 separate beatings. He put his sweater, gloves, and
My last red one had kind of a smeary place on it too. It might be that red. I don't know. Next time I do it, I'm going to be more careful with it and more intentional, I guess. Pay better attention, all that kind of stuff.
it landed on the ice.
So here is our white out of the cooker. Give me just a second. I'm getting the rest of them cooked up. And I wanted to do this video in real time so you guys could see exactly how long it takes them to crackle, exactly how long they have to, how long you gotta wait on them, and how long it takes to actually get, finally see some results coming out of it and everything, which not long at all.
Once in custody, Hansen changed his story.
And it's up to you. If you do put an air dry top coat on them, of course you're gonna have to wait longer on it than on a regular one, of course. I guess gel wouldn't be the regular one, that air dry would be the regular one, but I'm just so used to using gel top coats that to me it is the regular one. Alright, let me pull our red out. It's ready. Oh, that's orange. Lord, what am I doing? Okay.
But the jury didn't believe
I think that these turned out really awesome.
first-degree murder.
Here's the
Sentenced
white and the yellow. Like I said, top coated and all that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that cool?
Longer,
And you can, you know, tweak this however you want to with combining and mixing up colors. You could probably even do a really cool snake skin design out of this if you mixed your colors up just right. That would be a really neat little thing, I think. So here is our orange and red. Again, the red I'm not too happy with, but that's okay. You know, I could have redone it, but it's alright. I just don't like how there's that black smear on it right there, and then kind of, well, really that's it, just that black smear. So, that's why when I was saying, you know, when you're putting the polish on them, you've got to be a little bit quick, or it starts pulling the polish down. It will leave streaky lines like that. So there's the red. Last but not least, we have our blue and our black. The black is probably one of my favorites. That one always turns out so freaking cool. I love the black one.
On a hot summer day, a married couple decided to look at a
So there is the blue and the black.
In McKinney, Texas.
All crackled, all top coated. Really awesome. Really awesome. So this is the Rosalind 6-piece Crackle Gel set. And remember, just because it says gel, it is an air dry. It is not a gel to go in the lamp. I don't know why they put gel on there. It might confuse some people. But anyway, so there's that, y'all. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you realize how easy and fast it is to crackle your, get that crackle look. So I will see you in the next one.